Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I host an investing series on YouTube. So if it gets out that I was taken in a Ponzi scheme, that's going to look real bad. Hi, I'm Joel Anderson, and welcome to Invested. It's actually good that I was on the phone because today we're talking about investing apps. So we're going to break down probably the big three right now and let you know what they are and who they might be best for. Stash is an app that allows you to set up regular investments straight out of your bank account on a schedule that fits you. And then it gives you a lot of great options for how you're going to invest that. They have robo-advisor portfolios that can match things that you believe or things that you want. So you can make sure your investments are only going to environmentally responsible companies or socially responsible companies. Or you can say, screw that, I just want to invest in the companies that are going to make me the most money. There's a lot of options there. There's a lot of educational resources. It's very friendly to novice investors, so that's actually a great place to start, especially because the minimum amount to open an account is just $5. Now, there is one sort of glaring issue with Stash, and that is that they charge $1 a month in fees. You know, you might be hearing that and saying that's not a whole lot of money, and you're right. In a certain sense, it isn't. But if you are one of those people who just get started with the $5 minimum deposit and you don't make any recurring deposits, that means that all of your money is going to be gone in 5 months. And unless you make a truly extraordinary returns in the first 5 months, all of those returns are going to be gone at the end of the 6th month. So you got to make sure that you are continuing to build on that $5, or that $1 a month fee winds up being way too much to be worth it. The next app we're going to talk about is called Acorns. Get it? Because you're like a squirrel saving acorns for the winter. It's clever. Acorns is a great app because it gives you a couple of extra ways to save. And not only can you do recurring investments from your bank account like you could on Stash, but you can also do what's called Roundups. Now these essentially allow you to link your debit card or your credit card to your account so that every time you make a purchase, Acorns essentially rounds that purchase up to the next dollar, and then the additional money over your purchase gets stashed away in your investment account. So that's a great way to sort of take yourself out of the investing game and have it happen sort of automatically as you're spending money. And for a lot of people, that's pretty great. Couple of issues with Acorns. Now, it definitely is not nearly as robust in terms of offering you investment options. You basically just set how aggressive you want to be, and then they have the same sort of portfolio for everyone. So you can't, get into the nitty gritty like you could on Stash. But then also, like Stash, even though there's a $5 minimum to get started, it's $1 a month in fees, which again, you gotta be careful. If you are one of those people who is trying to take advantage of this chance to start very small and build very slowly, $1 a month is gonna wind up being a fairly large chunk of your investments. And the last app that we're gonna talk about is called Robinhood. It's essentially just like a broker that you'd find in other places, like a discount brokerage, but they charge nothing. You could get away paying absolutely no fees while you use Robinhood. There's no per trade commission, there's no fees there. You can just purchase, stocks and bonds and other investment things at the price that they're selling at, and then put them into your portfolio there. Now, you can't purchase like fractional shares, which is a problem because then if you do want to invest, you have to have enough money to get at least one share of something. So if you want to buy Amazon, you need at least $1,200, and that's certainly not great. And they don't offer the sort of robo-advisor system where you can invest in a whole bunch of stocks sort of based on a single idea. But that said, it's entirely possible that Robinhood is on the cutting edge of a huge change in the entire sort of investing industry. Even now, there's M1 Finance and SoFi Wealth are two other options that do pretty much the same thing. They have sort of some small fees, but you can purchase stocks for free, no commissions. I know what you're all thinking, what does this come down to? So let's talk turkey. Which of these three apps is the best? The answer there is whichever one works best for you. You gotta remember, in each case, they have different pluses, they have different minuses, and a lot of it has to do with you and your budget and the way that you interact with your money. Whichever one gets you investing is gonna be the best app. Or apply for all three. There is nothing stopping you.